Good morning, church. We are glad that you are here with us today. We have a few quick announcements for you this morning. The first is that we will be partaking of the Lord's Supper today, this morning, in our worship services. It is always good to be able to come together and celebrate that unifying meal together.
Aloha Church family, this is a friendly reminder just letting you know that our old platform is going to be moving permanently to Faith Life. So if you're still using the old online giving platform, just be aware that we did make the change to Faith Life, so make the necessary changes that you need to do. If you need help setting up your account, just let me know, or even one of the pastors should be able to assist you with that. Mahalo.
We have one final announcement for you today. As you know, the COVID-19 case counts have continued to rise. As they do so, we want to make sure that we're doing everything that we're supposed to as a church to, keep ourselves, but also our visitors and guests healthy as well. And so one of the things that you'll notice is there is a little placard on the outside edge or the outside seat of each row today. That's going to continue for about the next 60 days, Lord willing. One thing that we're doing with that is by numbering the rows, it allows us to know who's sitting in what row. By doing that, if somebody does report a positive case of COVID, that they were here, they tested positive later, we want to be able to get the word out and let people know, not necessarily who, we won't share that information, but just let them know that someone was indeed positive. Now, God has blessed our church. He has taken care of us. We have stayed healthy this entire season of COVID, all 18 months. God has really been taking care of us. And we fully trust that He will, but we also want to make sure that we are doing what we're supposed to. So what we're asking is there will be a little card in your bulletin that gives you the option of filling out your name and the best way to contact you, and then the row that you're sitting in. At the end of the service, you can drop those cards. There'll be a few boxes throughout the sanctuary. You can drop those cards. We'll receive those in the office. After a few days, we can just toss them. The way that the close contact with the CDC works is you have to be within 6 feet of a COVID positive person for more than 15 minutes over a 24-hour period. Now, how do you know that you were within 6 feet of a COVID positive person for more than 15 minutes? Well, we need to know if you are positive. If you leave church, you get sick, you test positive, you need to let us know that so that we can inform the people that were closest to you in that row. So what we would do is we would just list the 3 rows within the area that somebody may have been positive. Now, just because you're in the same row, if you're keeping 2 to 3 seats from somebody, you may not be a close contact. But again, we just want to make sure that everybody is comfortable, that everybody is aware of the protocols and what we're trying to do. So again, the numbers of the rows have been listed so that the left side are all odd numbers. When you're looking at the stage, the left side are all odd numbers, the right side are all even numbers. Just note what row you are sitting in, and if you get an email that somebody somewhere between rows, whatever, has tested positive, it just helps you to know if you're somebody that needs to quarantine, if you need to go and get tested, if you're concerned. Now again, we are giving you the option to turn in the best contact info card. And so if you choose not to submit that information, then we won't be able to contact you perfectly. And so we want to make sure that we are doing everything that we can as a church to keep everyone safe. Again, this is not restricting your ability to attend. We're not going to kick you out of your row if you don't fill out the card. Again, completely optional. It's just to make sure that people are able to be notified if there is a positive case. With that being said, we're looking forward to worshiping alongside of you today, so let's get right to it.